Picture this. You're a curious detective slipping through time, landing in ancient Athens. You overhear a heated debate in the agora. A philosopher argues that young citizens, at the age of 14, can consent to intimate partnerships, while another demands they wait until 16. The laws aren't written, but custom and local city-state rules set the boundaries. You lean in, heart racing. This is the birthplace of Western law. And right here, the age of consent is a fluid puzzle. Before you can scribble note, you sprint forward to medieval France, where the age of consent sits startling rouleau between 12 and 14. Feudal lords arrange alliances based on land, power, and yes, marriages. The girl's age barely mattered. In grandstone castles, contracts are inked. In shadowy halls, whispered swirl. Are these children or commodity? You feel the weight of power, culture, and economy shaping the law itself. Suddenly, you're flung into Victorian England. The gas lamps flicker as you stroll down cobbled streets. In 1875, the age of consent jumps from 10 to 12. Hard to believe. Reformers, fueled by shocking cases and moral outrage, push it up to 16 in 1885. You're in the thick of lobbying, petitions, and public trials. The air crackles with tension. Protect children's innocence or respect adult freedoms. The world is waking up to the idea that young people deserve protection, and the age of consent becomes a front line in the battle for human rights. Flash now to 1920s America. Flappers dance under neon light. Prohibition rules the barrooms, and state by state, age of consent ranges wildly, from 10 in some places to 18. You attend silent film screenings, where the latest social hygiene films warn young women about predatory men. Sex education begins to creep into school. You notice doctors, lawyers, activists, all clashing over who should decide the right. Right out in the words of life. What? Call? Zoom ahead to 1970s. Sweden. Pioneers of sexual liberation slash the age of consent to 15, aiming for equality and respect for young autonomy. But not everyone cheers. Critics worry that lowering the line invites exploitation. Courts, psychologists, policymakers unite in heated symposiums. Does autonomy trump protection, or vice versa? Data trickles in rates of reporting, patterns of abuse, and the debate only intensify. At last, you arrive in today's global village. Across the map, ages of consent dance between 14 and 18. Some countries add close-in-age exceptions. Some define consent by maturity, not numbers. You see UN meetings where advocates argue for a harmonized minimum, yet cultural sovereignty and local norms push back. You pull out your notebook, dizzy with questions. How do concepts of childhood, maturity, and right shift across culture? What research methods reveal the real impact of these laws on youth well-being? Where do we draw lines between protection and agency? As you close your time travel journal, you realize the age of consent isn't a simple number. It's a mirror reflecting history, politics, culture, science, and your next step. Dive into archives, analyze cross-national data, interview young people themselves. The story is unfinished, and every researcher holds a key to unlock its next chapter. The only question left: where will your curiosity take you?